Hey guys, welcome back to part 2. Okay.
We were just talking about the Ember gem things.
Yeah, they're like
Talking about
upgrades
if
you
you
can
could
pop
combine
into
them to
things.
grow them or whatever. And the determination was in 1, yes, and 2, no.
Yeah, it was one of the big things for the second game. In the first game, but like it was always my problem with the first game is that like I never wanted to use anything unless I maxed that sucker out, and that was the problem. Like I
So
just
it makes
wouldn't.
sense to me why they do that too. And I actually like that more. Thinking about it, just because it's just like, hey, just use the stuff. You shatter the shield, please. There you go. That's one of the reasons I'm using a heavy weapon. He's just like, no, I don't think I want to break that shield. It sure is a nice shield that he's using to block all my damage.
Also, level 14 will increase my survivability a lot.
You don't need survivability, you need damage. Don't be a baby. Look at all this tanking I'm doing. Now you're breaking a sweat. So we were debating about playing veteran or elite. We decided to go with like elite. I feel like this fight would be a lot of me running away instead of just letting things hit me in the face. And I mean, I admit that would be more skill based, but also annoying. I don't want every session to be like.
Did you run away for 5 minutes?
Did you die today? Yeah, and like how much juking did you do? How many times did you have to break line of sight?
I mean, Dim Range is nice, but like it takes a little bit to scale up too, which is its big problem.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's whatever.
But it also took like the most intensive CC focused skill as my level 1, so.
Yes. At level 10, you'll be getting mana from my pet, so that'll hopefully help quite a bit.
Yes. Level 10 also will help me a lot. Level 14 is my teleport. Level 10 is when I get my Hailstorm, and Hailstorm is way more manageable.
Well, what I like about this game is like the leveling up in it. You always feel like you're leveling often enough. Even the later levels, you're like, I mean, I went for a little while, but it's not just like, I can remember the last time I leveled up. It's just like, you know, as long as you're doing stuff, you're leveling.
Hey, special dude. Can you not follow me?
Troll Stomper. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty small to be stomping on trolls. I believe in equal opportunity murder, but I'm just saying, like, I was gonna kill trolls. I would name myself.
My fame's increased. I am barely known.
My fame has increased to not entirely unknown.
My mother knows me. It's just like until you obtain the raise, your mother knows nothing about you. Who are you? I'm your son. No son of mine.
No son of mine would go around adventuring without a name. Golden key. Yeah, debating how many points I want to sink into Dex. I think I'm gonna sink like a little bit, like maybe 30 or 40. That's what I did with my other guy. But yeah, focus doesn't seem to affect any of the summons, and like that's what I'd want it for. And I won't need the extra mana because like, my other build had no mana and I didn't need it. It's like I never failed to cast a force field because I was out of mana.
Yep. Like the Ember Mage, where I feel like I'm constantly out of mana.
Yes.
So see what's down here.
Yeah, I'll just follow you. I mean, we're gonna explore.
I usually go around the edges first, anyways. Okay, that's the last area. Okay, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, randomly generate areas. Don't know where anything is until you get there.
Yeah. I mean, that's a plus in this game. That was one thing. Like in this game, it doesn't matter where stuff is really, and it's marked out for you. In Diablo 2, it was just like, how much time did you spend looking around for this entrance so you could farm a boss for gear? And it's just like 1,000 years.
It's like, depends. Do you have a sorceress or not?
I mean, even with the sorceress sometimes. Like, you memorize the maps because there's a limited pool of them, but I mean, map hacks were just easier. and then they were like came really hard down on that. And it's just like if it doesn't really affect the game that much, like no need to murder your community about it. Like if there's more enjoyment in it than there is problems. I mean, it was helping some people get gear faster, but I mean, know what is even better than that? Bots. Come stomping down on bots, because I mean, at least with map hacks, it's still you playing the game. Still you controlling. It's just you don't have to memorize literally all the maps, and still like the first 2 minutes of exploring is still you figuring out which map you're in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always felt that map hacks were fine and that bots were terrible, and that's where I am on that. But yeah, in this game, like the stats are all like, it's like, what do you want to do with this character? You build the stats around that. I think that
and even then,
engineer is good.
And the other thing about it is that like the stats also all have dual purposes. Like you can use them for two things. Like focus does give me more magical damage, but it also like increases my crit damage. Stuff like that. So that's why like my Outlander is just nothing but focus and dex.
Yeah.
Like no vitality, no strength, just focus and dex. That's not true. I took strength because some of the stuff I'm wearing requires me to have it.
Yes, there is
I'm
that.
gonna check into this back corner here.
Sure. I'll come down here in a second. As soon as I can click on a thing that isn't an enemy.
There's a dude over here.
That's yeah, I think like dex, like dodge on this character doesn't really matter. Like you put in the amount that you need for the gear you're wearing. That's how much dex you should have
There's this little plateau
with this
here.
build. And focus you don't really need. You'll get whatever extra from gear, and apart from that, it doesn't matter. But yeah, you need strength is just like it's for gear, and also though like you want to be doing less than 0 damage. The problem is like a lot of the time with this character you end up doing 0 damage anyways because fumbles happen a lot if you don't have dex in your build.
Yeah.
But like
And
that's
it's not,
really
and the worst part about fumbles is that like the dex doesn't reduce the amount of fumbles. It reduces the amount of damage penalty on fumbles.
Yeah. And fumbles happen like a fair bit.
Because like
Overall, yeah.
like a good example is like the Outlander Engineer combo that we ran, which is like, okay, I was all dex, so I fumbled and like my damage would go from like 27,000 per bullet to like
Monster Shrine.
to maybe like golden crab.
Golden crab. This is a good part of the game to get the golden crab. I tell you that.
Ostentatious crustacean.
Got him. Lucky coin. That is a good grab. Put that in anything. And then once you have the twins, you can take it out of anything and put better stuff.
Lucky coin for me is always a mixed bag. That's so dude.
Yeah. I mean, it takes up a slot that you would rather have, good gear be in, but also, like, you farm stuff with it. I found the entrance. It is filled with dying enemies.
Also, it helps because the ice, like, although it's inaccurate, this is like the shotgun spell. So it's just like, closer I am, the more it hits.
Yeah. Which is going to be a mixed bag later in the game.
That was a special dude. I was like, man, this guy's taking a while.
This
hold on.
generic enemy's taking a while.
Let's just get out of here.
Force field. Excellent. Yeah.
Good to go with all the guns.
Doesn't matter.
Let's just load you suckers down into my,
Yeah. This is the part about early game. It's like, oh, what are you doing? It's like spending 20 minutes going through all of my stuff.
yes. Until you hit the point where you're just like, ah, dump it!
Yeah. That happens eventually. It's like, oh, what was the color on it? Well, was it gold? No. Alright. By gold, I mean orange. Or whatever. I'm not going to tell you how to see colors.
We can't judge you.
No, I'm going to judge. I'm just saying. Maybe, like, everybody sees colors kind of differently. Color blindness and whatnot.
That's fair.
Or the people with synesthesia.
There's other people who can see sounds.
Yeah, synesthesia. It's a really interesting... I don't want to say disease, because I don't know if it is condition. Yeah, condition. Oh boy, we're killing 1 billion skeletons. The archers that don't run away. You're my favorite archers.
I know, right?
Friends forever.
We're just like twinsies. No. Never say that again to me.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
Cool. I got a sweet new shirt that I'm gonna jam some sockets into.
Yeah.
Okay,
A
skills.
shield. I'll send him back to town. Plus 6% bonus damage from dual wielding. Oh boy, cousin Jimmy. A stone door, you say? I found a lot of enemies. I take no responsibility for what happened. There was a thing, I opened it. Bad things happened. I blame run button syndrome. Oh! Taking actual damage from stuff. Crazy. I guess I could be using force field. Probably be smart.
What's your guy talking about? How little mana he has, apparently. Not enough mana. No shit, Sherlock, I noticed.
Out of butter. Classic.
Out of butter.
Out of butter. That's, which Champions game is that?
It's one of the first ones. Whatever one the mage happens to be in.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. I can hit them before they're... Right. That was a cool thing in this game. Hit them before they're coming out of the ground. It's like, if you see the top of an enemy's head, you're still allowed to hit it. There's no rules about when it's honorable to beat down an opponent.
There's no rules
did this
on
gate open? This gate might have opened. Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Let's go to... Enter the Bone Gallery.
Punching this. Okay, I found a random skeleton that I had to beat to death. There we go.
Did you beat him to death with his own arm?
I would have if it allowed me. It really depends.
Flavor-wise, superior. On-strike kill.
Oh, I have unspent stat points.
Yeah.
All that
happens.
mana I could have.
Literally all the time.
I mean, half the things my character says are like out of mana, and I'm like, I get it, I'm out of mana.
I get it. I don't have mana. I understand.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna actually send my pet to town really quick.
Man. Urn smashing. Okay. Give my pet his 2 gray items.
Just fucking buy me like 20 potions.
Buy me. Oh, here. Oh, can we trade out here?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. That will give you all the mana potions.
Yeah. Do you want like any spark gems I have on me?
No, dude, I'm good.
Okay. Thank you. Also, apparently I
mean-
picked up the fireball spell somewhere.
It benefits me as well. You can give that to your pet, or are you gonna sit on it?
It's just level 1.
I mean, yeah, give it to your pet.
Yeah, I should give it to
And
my
your
pet.
Pet can cast fireball.
Oh, my pet's not here. I just sent it down. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
guess
accidentally gave the heal self to me instead of to my pet. Because I was just like, how do buttons? Mysterious attacks.
How
And
do
then
buttons?
I was like, oh yeah, my pet can totally use that. That would have been smart.
Yeah, but it doesn't heal you. It just heals yourself.
No, that's cool. I want my pet to live. I like my pet.
It's fair. It's also helpful because you don't have to throw potions at your pet in a panic if they're about to die.
Nah, they come back.
I mean, they don't die. They just
I
fail
mean,
on you.
I was super before I realized that pets like don't permadie, and then you get like a snowball 2, right? Like,
Snowball too.
like, yeah. If death meant anything to pets, I'd totally be on that all the time. But also, like, eventually you're just gonna get spited. Like, that's just how that works. Is eventually things die in this game. Like, I'll die because I got stun locked, or you'll die because you got hit once by something. You know, it's gonna happen. There's no shame. There's a little bit of shame. There's not a lot of shame, but a little bit. I think my level 100 character has died like 7 times or something. A number of those on purpose, so I didn't have to fight boss battles by myself. And then there was that one time you soloed a boss. That was super awkward. I was just like, you can't do it. You're gonna get hit once. And we're like, aha! I can take 1 hit from this enemy, I just can't take 2. Oh, there's...
Oh, here we go. Here's our little enchanter buddy. Who's
That's
surrounded by bros.
I mean...
We are surrounded by bros.
Yeah.
Nope.
I know,
I
I don't
died.
want to click on the I don't want to click on the enchanter.
No, I died. Quit demanding on you. GG.
That's cool. I'm still alive.
Resurrecting Town lives nothing. Good thing I can teleport to allies.
Yeah. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, I know, right?
Except in boss battles. And killing archers because they're annoying. Did you teleport to me right now?
Yep.
Okay, like, could have been better time. Okay, they're all dead now, I think. Yeah, at one point I almost died because I clicked on the Master Enchanter while I was trying to hit a guy with... I was like, no, that's not how I want it to happen. I'm not going to do anything with the Master Enchanter right now. Because, you know, stuff. Oh boy, a new belt with inferior stats.
Yeah.
You spoiled me. Bridge down here. Is that a bridge up there? I don't think so. It's just... yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's worth it. Enchant it. 1% crit chance. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
For my mage.
I mean,
Come on, show me that
spells-
crit. I got a melee
spells
until
can crit, can't they?
No,
I'm guessing.
I don't think so. I'm not sure actually.
I mean, that
Might
makes
be
you
worth,
more
like-
consistent. That'll make you a consistent DPS. Where your other guy was inconsistent. Oh, I gotta take a pause break here. I think.
Oh. Is everybody coming home now?
Yes. Everybody's appearing and whatnot.
Appearing.
Works.
We're like at the end, so we can
Yeah.
drop after this. We're at like time right now. I was just waiting until this.
The situation had resolved itself.
Axe scratcher.
He's not bright. Fun time and whatnot. I leveled up. continues to go on forever. I do like the AoEs you get off of large weapons too.
It makes the damage much more manageable, especially when because
Yeah.
you can just hit the big.
Well, yeah,
thing.
and like even with a fumble, like that doesn't count towards the splash damage. I don't think, because it counts it as a separate attack for some reason. No, I might have grabbed a chest and it wasn't.
Yeah, definitely a mimic.
Resist elemental attacks. That's gonna come up later.
That's why the prismatic bolts were always kind of. That's why the prismatic bolts were always like, oh, it is overpowered. Why? Because they just deal like every elemental type, just on like an equal level.
Oh, this place with the archers who don't walk down, and then you have to try and.
I want my level 10. I want my level 10.
I really need to stop opening chests while they're in the middle of fighting. Yeah, can you hit the ranged enemies that literally don't jump down and I can't get to? Because they're the worst. Zombies. Know how I feel about zombies.
Okay, I got him. He jumped down and I beat him to death.
He jumped down for you. Of course, he jumped down for you. Did I open the trap? Obviously. Why wouldn't you open the trap? Are you gonna try and run away like a coward?
It's their decision. Maybe they just want to live their unlived life. Unlived life. Unlived? Lived life? Their full life? I don't know.
Is there a full unlife that they're unliving? I don't know, man. I don't know the PC term for undead. I see bridges up there, and I respect that we might be able to get to them later. But then also possibly not.
How's my
Okay,
inventory
my
looking?
Neobot's still alive.
My inventory is looking pretty full.
Mine too, probably.
Man, look at all these skeletons that are gonna come alive and kill us later.
They're not gonna kill us. They're gonna try.
And I've died once already.
Oh yeah. Right. I keep forgetting. I mean, they behind me.
I mean, they surrounded us. I was behind you.
No, behind me is defined as when I'm between you and the enemy.
But the enemy was all around us. That doesn't help.
I mean, stand on top of my head, man. I can carry you. I've got
like a
an
20
amount of
strength.
No, it doesn't work in this game because 20 is your base. In D&D, 20 is impressive. In this game, 20 is confusing. But I got me and my 20 strength. It's like that's what the mage has.
Swole as fuck.
I wanted to make a pixie with 20 strength, or a goblin, because 20 strength is 20 strength no matter who has it.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I
I was
just-
just looking over the edge. Yeah,
No,
like,
I-
20
my-
strength is 20
my-
strength no matter who has it. So like you give it to a character who like, because like a barbarian with 20 strength, you could be like, yeah, he's got a bit of fat on him. Like he's a barbarian. He survives in the cold. He's still super strong, but he's also like he's ready for the cold. Not lifesteal. But like you give a pixie 20 strength, like that pixie he's buff.
He's swole.
He's like, because 20 strength isn't like, I guess it could be magical strength, so, but
No, man, it's got to
you
be
don't really have
muscular.
that. It's yeah. So you're just looking at him, you're like, I mean, that pixie can do terrible things to people. The only problem is like you can't really grapple things too much bigger than you, or they auto escape the grapple or whatever. So he couldn't just like grab someone and throw them around, which is unfortunate because
Which-
flavor-wise,
because
that's
it would have to-
exactly
because
what
it
you
would-
want.
Because it would have to
You
be
just grapple and then he flies with his tiny, tiny wings and carries them like 1,000 feet in the air, just drops them over and over again. That's the funniest thing you could do. But 5th edition.
Hey, look at all the skeletons that came to life that coming to kill us.
Oh, it's the bridge from before. That's fine. I'm gonna live. Actually, like, mid-game is the easiest time for me. Early game, I don't have enough time to, like, differentiate myself from the other characters, so there's a chance I die. Mid-game's the safest. And then late game, it's like, yeah, you're fine, as long as you don't screw up. If you screw up, you die anyways, because stuff just does ridiculous damage. So it's like, oh, I didn't use a potion at the right time. You'll die from that. That's just how that is. We gonna anticipate this boss battle?
Oh.
No.
Get it!
Get it. Get that one guy.
I've come here to warn you! Whack, whack, whack! No, stop it!
Stop it. I'm just telling you about the boss battle coming up. Die.
But the prophecy!
Yes. Exactly that.
Oh, Mordock's this guy.
Good old Mordox. Hey, healing bot is level 10. And then the bulwark.
Can you see that on the ground? If I just drop stuff? I don't
No,
remember.
you have to trade.
Okay.
I know, it's terrible. It's all terrible.
Trade. I don't know what kind of
Sure.
damage yours does, but I found this thing.
And it's a sword. I don't want it. It's
Okay.
also level 13.
I mean, it's good.
I'm not gonna hold on to stuff, that's crazy.
That's fair.
But it's blue.
It's true, it is blue.
Yeah,
Double
it's
die.
blue. Yeah. That joke is what else is blue. But also terrible. That joke is also terrible.
And blue double die.
Come on, let's get to the boss and finish that.
Okay.
Jip, jump, 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 jump. Smashing arrows. One good thing about boss battles in this game is it's just like, hey, do you know when a boss battle's coming? It's like, yeah, of course you do. There's a special teleport thing to get to them. Oh, okay. That was a group of enemies that almost hurt me. I mean emotionally. Physical damage doesn't matter to my character.
So, with between the two skills that I've picked so far, I slow enemies so they attack slower. I can, when eventually, level 10, I can reduce their damage dealt, and I can stun them. Speak of the level 10. Peep.
What does Fame do again? Does that just give you another skill?
Yeah, gives you more skill points.
Yeah.
So, it's important.
Yes.
Character panel. Focus dump. What are you investing in? More focus.
Yeah, that's an enemy that wasn't attacking us, and
Okay.
I thought was your pet a little bit. Mysterious skeleton. Obviously. That. Hey, my pet came back from town and brought me just shy of 900 gold.
Just shy. I also like the idea that your pet's like
890 is like skimming off the top.
I still love that that could be a thing.
It could be, you'd never know. I mean, it'd be super weird, because, like, what's your pet gonna do with the money? I guess I could buy, like, treats and stuff. Who's a good boy? Not you, because you were skimming. Boss battle. Boss battle. Smash.
Uh-oh. Due to the shield. No, go away.
You do elemental damage. Does the shield really matter?
It blocks it.
But it's elemental. You need meteors. I imagine that's
I mean, it doesn't
quite a
block the
bit later.
hailstorm, but like hailstorm has a cooldown.
Yeah. Put up a shield. Man. Am I attracting enough aggro? I can't tell. I feel like I'm being very attacked.
Until the boss is just like, no, fuck that guy.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I don't know. I care about your well-being, but like, not that much. Like a little bit. Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, definitely I'd take a hit for you, but the life sacrifice thing was right out. Also, at this point, I'm using a wooden mallet, so I feel it's possible that my character isn't quite sure how to use his powers yet.
He's not quite sure how he functions in the real world yet.
I mean, it's weird, right? Because he's like got super advanced machinery and he's all steampunk, and he's like, I'm using a wooden mallet because the stats are best. And it's like, eh.
I mean, the stats are best, man. He's all about efficiency.
Yeah. Yeah. One
Go
thing
away,
I
boss,
do hate,
dude.
I do hate about the fumble mechanic is you're just like, I just want to kill this guy because he's a minor annoyance, and then it takes 4 basic attacks because it's just like, oh, you did 1 damage. You did another 1 damage. You did 17 damage. You did
Oh my god, we killed him.
46 damage.
Jesus.
We were always going to kill him. That was never not going to happen.
Bring out your dad.
I never went below 50% health. I'm pretty confident saying, even though there's actual video evidence. Unlike you, who says stuff, and you're like, I never killed you in the back. Prove it to me. And it's like, but there's a video.
And
Whereas me, when I say stuff. Okay.
If Donald Trump can say things and no one calls him out on it, I can say
Everybody
things.
calls him on it.
It's true.
Everybody.
True,
It's
he
like,
does.
there's video evidence. You said that thing. And he's like, nah, that's not what I said. And it's like, but no.
I love the people who go out of their way to like explain like what he said was actually this and not the way he said it. Like he was like delusional when he said it. Those are my favorites.
I agree wholeheartedly. He's delusional. I don't know why. Don't know why anybody would say otherwise. Enchanted staff with fire damage stuff on it.
I gotta think
You
of
want
my
that
pet. Ice damage would probably be better for me. So,
Okay.
so what I'm sticking to that for staffs. Also, I'm probably gonna pick up a couple of. I think I'm gonna look into just getting wands as well, so I can attack from range. Because the staffs are nice, but like close range.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So.
And there's a thing for dual wielding wands.
Oh yeah, there wasn't there?
Yeah. I mean, you're basically just focus and vitality, aren't you? I know, vitality doesn't really matter for you. You can basically go straight focus, right? Because fumble and crit chance and
Fumble
dodge
doesn't
are all just
affect me.
minor. Yeah. And stats don't max out in this game, do they?
No, but there's a point when you stop getting like the passives, like the magic damage passives and stuff like that. So like dumping points into focus, like the
100% of your points in focus has diminishing returns.
yeah. Because eventually I stop getting like the execute chance max out and the magic damage percentage also maxes out, but the MP keeps scaling.
Yeah. Alright.
So stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't know. Are we good to end here, or you want to keep going?
No, I think this should be fine. This episode's like 30 minutes right now, so.
Alright.
Anyways, so thank you guys for watching part 2. If you liked what you saw, please like, please comment, please subscribe. And we'll see you
Power to the
guys
people.
in the next episode.